Someone once told me, I can tell when you're being real and when you're not. Being on the receiving end of that was deeply unsettling. But whenever I think about authenticity, my mind goes back. Welcome to Aligned and Flowing. Today, I want to deep dive into authenticity. How do we know whether we are being real with ourselves, let alone others? From the moment we are born, so many labels are slapped onto us. Name, gender, race, religion, culture, family norms, social norms, and cultural norms. As we grow older, we try to find some more labels to slap on to ourselves. Career, relationship status, social standing, and so much more. I thought that I was authentic because I was honest and direct in my communication style. But boy, there was so much I didn't know. I realized that regardless of what I said, I cared deeply about what others thought about me. I wanted to be liked and respected. I wanted to fit in and belong. It took hitting rock bottom and examining all my beliefs, my conditioning, and my patterns to understand authenticity as I do today. To me, authenticity now is saying yes when I mean yes and no when I don't. It's about trusting how I feel about people, places, and situations, and acting on my own intuition. But authenticity is not easy. It demands that you step out of your comfort zone, that you confront your fears and deepest insecurities. It requires you to have difficult conversations and set some strong boundaries. Authenticity is particularly hard for people pleasers who are tied for external validation. So, authenticity is definitely not for the weak. But quite interestingly, when you are authentic, you realize that anxiety, self-doubt, and fear about what others think about you reduces drastically. I think we try to be something else to fit in and connect when we don't understand what connection truly is. When you are able to be real with yourself, you connect more deeply to yourself and you feel free. And that's an invitation for others to feel free with you. I found that the more authentic I am, I can connect more deeply, but it also comes at a cost. You need to let go of things, people, and places that you may have been holding on to a little too tight. It's like a child holding on to that security blanket that they have clearly outgrown. So I think a big part of being authentic is grieving what falls away, but also making room for everything that comes into your life which actually aligns with the authentic version of you. To me, death is not a tragedy, but to have lived without ever truly knowing yourself, now that is the greatest tragedy. I understand that authenticity is an ever-evolving process. It's a journey that I will be on till the day I die. And it's also like training a muscle. It requires that I constantly check in and act accordingly. I will have to pivot when I know that I'm not in alignment. So, I don't know how everything will play out in life. But one thing I do know is that I will know when I'm being real with myself and when I'm not. Until next time.